interface is very simple in GameMaker. First of all, we need a simple font. We're going to right click here, select create font. This is going to be named FNT_Arial. Okay, size is going to be 20 or whatever you want, and let's mark as bold just so it's easier to read. And now we click OK to save that font. Now we can just go to Game Controller. We're going to add a new event. We click on Add Event, then Draw and Draw GUI. We're going to drag a code block here, and we're going to define and we're going to call a few functions. First of all, we use draw_set_font. And as a parameter, as an argument, we're going to use FNT_Arial. Now we're going to use draw_set_color, so we give a color to the text that we're going to draw, and the argument is going to be C_white. Okay, everything in lowercase. C_white is a constant value that defines the white color. And to draw a text in the screen, to draw text in the game, we simply type now draw_text. And we need to set the position of the text. I like to use 1010 or 2020. And after that, we need to set a string, which needs to be enclosed by double quotes. We're going to type here, shoot to destroy the enemies. Okay, so let's give this a try. We're going to click on run the game. So the code compiles and we check if the text appears, and after that we just need to make a game over logic. We need to check if an enemy has breached our room here, and if it did, then the game is over. Okay, so let's check that. First of all, let's go to the game controller. We're going to the create event, and we're going to open these variables here. We declare timer duration and minimum duration. Let's also declare global.is_game_over. I'm going to set that as false. When you use global, this is something that can be accessed by all objects in our game, by all instances in our game. So this is something shared by everyone, and we set it as false. In the enemy, in the step event where the enemy moves, we're going to check if x is greater than 800, which is the width of our room. If it is, we're going to call here global.is_game_over equals to true, because the enemy reached the bounds of the level, okay, the right bounds of the level. And now we're going to the game controller, where we draw the graphical user interface, and then instead of just typing that, instead of simply drawing this text, we're going to check if the game is over. So let's type here if global.is_game_over equals to false. So if that means the game is still not over, that's why we use equals to false, then we're going to type that, shoot to destroy the enemies. And now we need to check if the game is actually over. We need to check if it's true. We could add another if block here, but to make things easier, we can just type else. Okay, so if this is, whatever we type here is true, this is going to run. If it is not, then it's going to the else block here. And in the else block, we're going to type draw_text. We're going to use 1010 as the coordinates, and we're going to add a string here that says game over. Press R to restart. Okay, so the code is going to look like this. Let's give this a try. We're going to click on run the game, and let's destroy a few enemies and let them pass. Okay, we're going to let one pass to reach the end of the level and see if our messaging works. Okay, we can destroy these enemies by shooting at them. Let's leave this one. We're going to forgive them and let them live and destroy our homeland here. And when it reaches, we get game over. Press R to restart. Okay, so this should be it. In the next video, let's simply make the R to restart functionality. See you soon. Starting the game is very simple. We can go to the game controller object, click on add event, then key press, letters, and then R. And here we can simply go to the main 2 tab and drag this restart event. Okay, so we can simply use an action that is already provided by GameMaker. If you want to type code, if you want to write code, this should be the function game underscore restart, but you can already click on run the game here and wait for the code to compile, and every time you press R you're going to restart the game and then try holding these enemies. Okay, so this should be it for this video. If you want to see more game tutorials and programming tutorials in general, you can head over to mammoethinteractive.com. There are lots and lots of content there, hours and hours of content. Just go there and find the course that suits you better, whatever keeps you interesting, and then keep learning. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. My name is Glaucopidis, and thank you very much for watching. If you want to make this game a little bit better, it is interesting to make enemies that move a bit faster, okay, and then can reach the end of the level, or even better, maybe if the enemy touches the end of the level, the game doesn't simply be over. You could add a health meter here, okay, so you can hold more enemies. You have kind of health points of 10. Okay, you can allow only 10 enemies to pass. So this actually works as a tower defense. Okay, this should be something interesting for you to implement. Alright, so see you next time.